Hey everybody. Today I am making a winter Christmas kind of wreath. I have a sign that says "Let It Snow." It's like an aqua blue. I thought that would be cute to pair with some red and stuff like that. And I'm gonna work with red and silver mesh, and then this white mesh that's caught all over everything over here. Okay. Not getting off to a great start. And I'm just doing 10-inch poofs for the base because, and this is from Walmart, just because I forgot to order white mesh and I needed it for this wreath, so I just bought this, which is, it's so crappy. But what you gonna do? I am watching right now this Hoarders on Netflix. It's like season 10 or something, and they're trying to, they're in Fairbanks, Alaska, and where they're like, you know, the guy, he's hoarded himself out of his house, so he's living in like a broken down trailer on the property, because ain't that always the way? They keep saying like, we gotta get him inside before winter comes, because winter it gets 40, 60, negative 40, negative 40, negative 60 degrees, and I was like, oh my god, that sounds amazing. That is like, oh. Now that I know I can handle being stuck inside for weeks on end, because it is unbearable here. I mean, I left the house to go buy cable ties and to get something for lunch, and I sat in my car after I was like parked in my driveway, sat in my car, and I was just sitting there, and I was like, oh my god, I have to go out and walk all the way from my driveway to my house, which is like 20 feet. And I was like, I don't think I can do it. Oh, and before I forget, right up here, I'm going to be playing you the bow that I made for this. I got the Pro Bow, the hand. I don't know if it's been in any videos yet, but I am struggling with it, which I did not expect. Yeah, I'm struggling with it, so I don't want to include it in the video until I'm like, hey, I actually know what I'm doing, and not just like, wait, no, I gotta take that apart because I did it wrong. Which so far has been like every bow I've made. Yeah, so what's going on with you guys? You're watching this, I think? I don't know. I have no idea what today is. I know what today is, like, no, I don't even know what today is real life. Today is the 16th of June. Wait, this one's not on here too tight. I'm not going to let it bother me. I have been in between my grandma's multiple funerals, it being ungodly hot. I have been working almost non-stop on the project we're seeing right now. Not this project, my Christmas in July project. Because I said, I feel like if I can do this, I can do anything. I still can't knit or crochet. Well, I can knit, I can't crochet. But anything else. And I can't do origami, but we already knew that. So, if you're watching this video, things have gone to plan. If it's a weekday and you're watching this video and you've watched every other video, thank you. That's impressive. I love Christmas so much, and I just think getting started early is so beneficial to the amount of stress we're usually under during Christmas, and I can't imagine what it's going to be like this year just because of everything that's happened. And if you're watching this way, way in the future, Google 2020. That's all you need to do. So, I'm doing this. I was like putting off this. I don't know why. I think it's just because I don't like doing all the prep work I have to do before I come on here to actually make a wreath, because I can't do it all in real time because I'm slow, like extremely slow. But everything else has been kind of fun, like just coming up with ideas and sharing things. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I was super excited about wedding week too, and that did not go over so well. This look how thin this mesh is. Can you believe that? I'm gonna jump up here, and I'm just gonna, instead of putting another cable tie on, because I don't know when I'm gonna get to Walmart to buy more, and the pack I bought from Family Dollar only has like 10 clear ones in there, or white ones, or whatever you want to call them. So yeah, I'm like exhausted. I woke up not feeling great, which granted is like every day, but yesterday my grandma's funeral, burial, internment thing, it was just, it took a lot out of me because it was so hot. Y'all, let me tell you, you want to watch somebody wither, you come spend the summers with me. I go from just being like, hey, it's like Christmas time, it's so nice, and then like, oh, well, Christmas is over, but at least it's still cool, and then like, okay, it's spring, and I get to garden, but then like, around the end of April, beginning of May, it starts getting hot, and I'm like still out of breath from just walking from the car to my house. And I did not get enough sleep last night. My dog, I went to sleep at like 1 because I was up watching Hoarders. I wouldn't be surprised. I woke up, it was like 4 in the morning, and the dog was sneezing. He was underneath the cover sneezing, and I was like, hey, it's okay. And I was like, I don't know what I was expecting to do. I was like rubbing his back, like I was trying to burp him or something. And he sneezed for like 5 minutes straight. Then he stopped, he got out of bed, he went and got water, whatever, probably peed on the floor. Then he came back and he started sneezing again. It went on for like 30 minutes on and off. Then I stayed up for like another hour to make sure he was okay. So I woke up at 8 o'clock today, which never happens. I'm just going to start crisscrossing this back and forth because this coverage is crap. So I'm going from the outside, from the inside where I stopped to the next one, and then I'm going to go from here to the middle one here. Yeah, but he's fine. I don't know what was going on. He's like, oh my god, I gotta cough a lot. I gotta sneeze a lot. And I was like, alright, but stop, because you're freaking me. I was like, oh my god, I can't afford to take this dog to the emergency vet. So of course I end up Googling like dog sneezing. And I was like, okay, he's not gonna die from sneezing too much. I assume it would give him a massive headache, but I said, he gonna be fine. He stopped sneezing. We went back to bed. He woke up fine. I woke up like just feeling dreadful. But I ate breakfast, felt a little bit better. I got this wreath kind of prepped. But I'm going to finish this part, and then I'm going to go lay down in my very cold bedroom, and I don't know. I just, like, going out in that heat, I don't know if it's like that for everybody, going out in that heat, it just completely zaps me. Where's the other side of the thing? Like, I just want nothing. It puts me in a bad mood. I don't want anything to do with anybody. Like, don't bother me. And I still think, like, yesterday was just draining. And I should have just spent the day in bed and recovered. Which I kind of did, and I'm still kind of planning on doing, but... yeah, it's just the beginning of the week's always really hard for me, I guess because I do stuff during the week with my sister. Then on Saturday, I go all over the freaking place with my mom, go through that horrible Walmart, and then by Sunday, I'm just like, alright, I need to take the whole day and relax. And then I'm like, no, I need to, like, work and get these videos finished. But I did do a lot of, yesterday because I was just, like, so worn out. Yesterday and Sunday. I just did a lot of, like, making thumbnails, writing descriptions, all my least favorite stuff. Like, I will sit here and make projects until my face turns blue, but all that, like, back-end stuff. Right, where is this one going? This one going here? This has got the start, the first, okay, so yeah. Oh, we're almost out. I hope I'm almost done. I think I can usually go around a wreath like this. With the poofs, you know, in and out with the poofs. At least, you know, the inside, the outside, and then the crisscross, which is not the actual crisscross. So this is like a really, I mean, I know I haven't opened it up yet, but it's really flat. Okay, and I'm just going to take the rest of it, shove it, I don't know if I went all the way around, but the coverage, like, it looks a little thin right here, but, and over here. Alright, well, I guess we know where our bow's going. But I'm also going to put more mesh on top of this, so you might not even see that. I'm pulling this extra part to the back. I haven't used this mesh in a while. I'm surprised at how crappy it still is. Well, not that it still is. Like, I had kind of forgotten how crappy it was. No, that was my waste. Just this little nothing. And I'd rather have the mesh on here not totally even than have a little bit of white mesh left over, especially this kind. Like, if it's something I've spent you know, $6 a roll on, like maybe, or something that's nice. But this is, I mean, it's Walmart mesh. But it's good for stuff like this. Right now I'm just going to go through and open all these up. I like to go through when I'm done to open them all up because I feel like when they're closed, you know, when they're not fluffed up, it's easier to kind of maneuver around the wreath. So that video of the bow has probably stopped playing by now. I did a first impression on the Pro bow, but the first bow I made was like perfect. Like I'm looking at it right now and I'm like, oh my god, that's beautiful. Every bow I've made since, it's like, nope, nope, this looks like a 3-year-old made it. Actually, that might not be fair to 3-year-olds. Yeah, I guess I was watching these videos and they were like, all right, put your ribbon over here and then whip it here and pinch it here and twist it there, and I was like, wow, look how neat that is, look how easy. And then yeah, I get it, and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not immediately perfect at this. I hate it, but I don't hate it. I think it's good for some things, but like making a funky bow on it, that's too much time to take to make a bow that would take me maybe 5 minutes on the Easy Bow Maker. But I also don't want to keep switching back and forth between them. And in all honesty, the Easy Bow Maker is, I mean, it's right, it sits right there on my table, not in the way. It's not taking up much space. And that Pro Bow, between the actual bow maker and the spool holder, it takes up this entire area. So I have to make a bow, take all the pegs out, put them back in their bag because you know I'm going to lose them, and then, you know, move it somewhere. So I think it's going to be good when I want to do like some great big poofy flourish bows, you know, like the ones that are just like huge. They'd be great for the tree topper bow. I think you guys have already seen that video. But for like other stuff, I just don't know. Alright, so my base is done, and then I'm going to add the silver ruffles, or silver woodland ruffles, I haven't decided yet. And the red, I'm going to speed through that and then pick up when we're attaching the sign and bows and embellishing. Okay, I added the silver mesh, the red mesh, 12-inch ribbon tails in this ribbon, and 12-inch tails in this one. I wanted to do the blue in every one and the red in every one, but because I screwed up the bow so many times, I didn't have enough blue to do. And this is my sign. I'm trying to figure out where I want it. I usually have to look up here in the camera to see. I think I want it kind of like up here. And then there's so much crap on this table. Wow. My bow would go here, maybe? Or down here. Yeah, I kind of like that. And then I have some embellishments and stuff to add around the other side, so... Alright, and for my embellishments, I bought this giant stem from Craft Outlet. I didn't even look to see how it was like put together. Because it says let it snow and I have snowflakes. Get it? Does everybody get that? Get the joke? So yes, happy that the car is going somewhere, but just kind of... like I feel like I'm gonna regret it the moment they pull it away. But what am I gonna... it's a broken car. And it's taking up space to where I can't park close to my house. I have to park closer to the street, which I guess is not fair to my new car. Everybody watching this is like, oh my god. He wasn't lying when he said he was crazy. But yeah, I need to take a break and not worry about anything. I'm so far ahead on videos. I mean, I think I can go a couple days without making something. Alright guys, that's it. I was going to add some ornaments, but I kind of like it just like that. And I like the red and the blue together. Yeah, it looks like it's kind of empty right there, but I don't know. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye.